Okay, Zoom is taking a little time to go on live on Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube.
Miss Vicky, we do this every Saturday at the same time.
Okay.
Every Saturday at the same time.
Okay,
5:30 Mountain Standard, 6:30 Central Standard, and 7:30 Eastern Standard. On the 20, well, I'll talk about that later.
okay, we are live on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok.
All right.
And we have 3 minutes before we start the show.
Who we lose? We lost Miss Lena. Oh, no, we didn't. Got Miss Lena. Oh.
Man, Will, I'm so thankful you made this song just for me. I really like it.
I really appreciate it. This is your theme song, sir.
Thank you. I like it. It's really nice. Is this from
every superhero must have a theme song.
Is this from Suno? You did this in Suno?
Yes, it is, sir.
Wow, very cool, man.
Yeah, I listened to this song probably about 100 times last night. I didn't get sleep until 3 o'clock.
Because you were making it?
No, actually, I was listening to it.
Ah, just listening to it.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
I'm like,
man.
this is kicking.
It's nice.
Yeah, I was trying to do my air guitar, theme, and I really couldn't keep up with my thumbs, and my thumbs started cramping. So I like, man, let me stop before I have a Charlie horse in my thumb.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got one more minute.
If everybody can share the live.
How do we? Oh, that link. All right. Mm-hmm.
You can share it from the link, or you can share it from
1, 2, 3. Here we go.
The party with women tailor-made. Come and have a good time.
Just ride one time for your mind.
Oh yeah. I just want to let everybody know this was our original theme song.
Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Will and Taylor Made Show with Baby Bear. We have an amazing lineup for you tonight, featuring people who create physical products, GPT builders, and prompt engineers, along with guests who will share insights on staying motivated. Tonight, we are doing our famous music trivia, where I will give you the year and the lyric. You have to tell me the artist and the name of the song, all in a question format. If you can do this correctly, you will win a photo dump by your own truly, Will and Taylor. Okay, we can't go on the show until we introduce our lovely, beautiful Miss Taylor May.
Go ahead, sing it.
Mr. Bay, Taylor made it. They call me Tester Bay, Taylor made it.
All right, Taylor, you got the mic.
Hey,
Tell us what you
hey,
do.
hey, everybody. What's going on? What's going on? It's your girl, Taylor Made of Eclectic Creations, and welcome to the Will and Taylor Show. Thank you all for joining us, for taking your time out your day to tune in to our neck of the woods to see what we got going on in the crafting and AI space. I want to give my panelists time. I know you guys aren't presenting, but I still wanted to give you guys time to introduce yourselves and just say hello. We have one presenting panelist, but just wanted to give everybody time just to say hello to everybody and just say hello.
Well, before we do that, let me see. Who are we going to start with today? Let's start with Vicky. Okay, Vicky, it's something that we do on this show. And if you've been or if you've seen, you haven't been here. This is your first time, I believe. But if you've seen the show, what is that we do?
I haven't seen it. This is my first time, so I didn't know.
Oh
I'm
my
sorry.
goodness. Okay, we do a what we call who house is this?
Okay.
All right, and then you have to say with your name, your house, but using your name. Okay, who
Okay.
house is this
This is Vicky's house.
in the
What I supposed to
She, she, she
in the
don't know.
middle of the
She don't
street.
know.
Well,
She don't
okay, Vicky, what we're gonna
know.
do? Me and Miss Teller May are gonna do it for you. Okay,
say?
who house
Okay.
is this
This Taylor's house,
in?
the middle of the streets,
That is where we used to.
used to meet.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, Vicky, you got the mic. Go ahead. Just introduce yourself and tell us what you do.
Okay. My name is Victoria. I just got into digital art. I have my business called Ava's Digitals and More, where I create done for you digital products and GPTs, storybooks, and that's about it for right now.
All right, then we
Yes.
like you and thank you for coming to the show. Oh,
Thank you
baby,
for inviting
shut.
me.
Miss Tellerman, hold on. Baby Bear trying to tell me something. Hold on.
Last week, I see you had a little trouble with your computer system. Technical difficulties, right? Couldn't find that play button. Now, if you don't want that to happen again, you better take my lawsuit serious, son.
Baby Bear, we ain't got time for this. The show has started. Now, I'm going to tell you this again. Stuffed animals cannot take humans to court.
Okay, keep on playing with me. Today, you're gonna find out that I'm that man.
Baby Bear, you're not a real human. The only purpose you have on this show is to make people laugh.
Dude, that's because you limit my role on the show. And that's the reason why I'm taking your bald head butt to court.
Baby Bear, court yourself to that box. And shut up before I take your voice from you. We ain't got time for this. Tell I told you it was a bad idea to have him on the show. He think he's real. Well, let's continue with the show. Who we got up next, Miss Tellermaid?
Excuse me, sorry. You and Baby Bear, y'all always at it. Y'all tickling me. I think we should have up one of our newbies today to just say hello right now. I think
Okay.
we should invite Miss Alicia Jones up.
Okay, Miss Jones. Me and Mrs. Jones. Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones. I'm not gonna say the
Yeah.
last part because I don't know if you're married or not, and I don't want to step on any toes or anything that. Well, Miss Jones, who house is this?
This is Lady A house,
In
Hey now, come through then.
in
the middle of the street.
that is where we used to.
Me.
All right, then you got the mic, Miss Jones.
Well, my name is Alicia Jones, and I am the owner of Lady A Custom Designs. I actually do party favors and I do custom keepsakes. Right now, my most popular item is the custom wall calendars. I made some Black History ones and also some women affirmation ones, and I'm actually have sold out, so I have to make some more. But I do um, custom candles, memorial keepsakes. I pretty much do everything, but I haven't been involved at all with the Chat GPT. But Taylor's been trying to get me in it, but I be so busy with this end of it, I haven't actually started getting familiar with it yet.
That's all right.
All right, cool. And
I'm gonna have you up there in a
thank
minute.
you for coming to the show. All right, then, Miss Telme, who we got up next?
Well, up next, I do believe we have Mr. Patrick.
Oh, okay, okay. All right. The Patrick is here. The king is here. The king is here. All right, Mr. Patrick. Who house is it?
Patrick's house
In the
Hey,
in the middle of the street.
that is where we
oh,
used
Used
to.
to meet. What's
come
All
going
right,
on.
then.
on?
You got the mic.
I just want to say, hey, thank you for the invite. My name is Patrick. I think a lot of people know me as the consistent character guy. I help people keep consistency with all kind of characters they use for storybooks, comic books, coloring books, whatever you can think about. And now we're trying to move into video, right? Do some
Oh, now.
image to video, right? So that's the hot thing for 2025. Um, that's it. I think I've been doing it since 2023. Oh, it'll be 2 years on with ChatGPT and Dolly. So that's who I am.
Okay, all right. I'm kind of
Thank you,
liking that.
Patrick.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, Miss Tellermay, who we got up next?
Up next, I do believe that we have the sensei himself, Big Teach, Mr. Adrian. Say hello
Spock.
to the peoples.
You mean Spock? Beam me up.
Hey,
Beam me up, Spock. Oh, what's
I
that
call him
Spock?
Sensei.
Sensei.
That's Big
Sensei.
Brother Sensei.
All right, then.
Yeah.
Who house is it?
Lay's house,
In the.
middle of the block,
Okay,
the
I wasn't
hood.
expecting that. Well, at least we wasn't on the street corner. But
No,
okay,
never on the street corner.
you got the mic, sir.
Hey, what's going on? Adrian Scott, Unique AI Solutions. I teach AI, create GPTs, AI automations and systems, and I simplify AI. And that's pretty much what I do.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right, Miss Telmaid, bring up our next one for us.
Don't tell nobody, but it's Miss Deborah.
Uh-oh, Miss Deborah.
Miss
Who house is
Tanya
it?
in the house.
Um, bring, bring. We're calling Miss Deborah.
Yes.
I bet you didn't expect that, did you?
No, I didn't.
Okay, then. All right. Who house is it?
Deborah's house,
In the
middle of the street.
our house
Oh, I don't know it.
is where we used to. Our house. Okay, I'll stop right there
All
because I
right.
can't remember any more lyrics. You got the mic.
I am doing Adrian's class. I've done Patrick's class. I'm getting ready to do Taylor and Williams' class. And so I feel like I'm inundated with classes and trying to get directions and kicking off 2025 with intentional direction and skill sets. So I thought I'd be a little further along because I started in 2024. But I think slowing it down and getting the foundation a little more secure is going to help in the long run. So that's it for me.
Okay, great. And thank you for being on the show. Miss Tellemay, who we got up next?
Miss Lena.
Miss Lena.
Miss Lena.
Come on through. I know I changed the lyric on that.
You
You're
did.
the one.
I was thinking we singing two different songs.
Yeah, we are. Lena, is she there, Miss Lena? She might still be mic'd up. Unmute, mute yourself. Bring, bring. I don't have my sound effect. Bring. All right then. It looked like Lena had to step away for a little bit. Miss Tell Me. So let's go to the next person.
All right. We got Miss Anya up in the house.
Anye.
Hey.
Hey. Who house is this?
It's Anya's house. What's up,
In
everybody?
what's up?
What's
What's
going
up? In
on?
the middle
Hey.
of the
Street, I got you.
All right. You got the mic, man.
I am just popping in to say a quick hello. I'm going to be leaving the house shortly. I just wanted to stop in and say hi. I'm going to log back in, but from Facebook. So I hope everybody's doing well. Happy New Year. I know it's already the 11th, but hey, it's the first time we're talking. So Happy New Year. I wish you all
Happy New
the
Year.
very best for 2025. I look forward to all the great things that you guys have in store. So hey, that's it.
All right, and thank you for stopping by. Okay, cool. We always love when you come to the show. All
Thank you.
right, Miss Teleme, I don't know if we have anyone next. I know
Uh
Bree is here,
Creative
but I don't
eyes.
yeah, I
know
was about to say, we have to let the best admin in life
in the world.
say something in the world.
The best, the best, the best, the best of the best. She has to unmute herself so we can hear
I ain't saying nothing.
her. All right, then. Who
What's
house is
going
it?
on?
Before we go, who house is it?
Mine,
In
where I wanted to be.
that is where.
We meet.
All right, then you got the mic.
Sabrina, creative odds and ends. I am a GPT writer. I am an artist and I'm sensitive about my stuff. Um, that's about it. I do physical products. I do coaching, consulting on the insurance side of things. And I'm just happy to be back. Um,
We're happy to
after a few
have you
weeks.
back. We missed you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit. The song, the person that was singing on our intro for the first part of the live was Bree, so she can really sing real well. All right, Miss Tellerman. So, do we have a music trivia that I
Yes,
need
we
to do?
do. Yes, we do.
All right, released in 2006, 2020, 2006. I have superpowers. Oops, sorry. I must have superpowers. Released in 2006. I must have superpowers. I need the name of the artist and the song in a question format. Do 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 dum dum. All right. Okay, Miss Sullivan, let's go ahead and we got a presenter, don't we?
This
Yes,
one.
we do. Hey.
I know this one.
All right, to the presenter. All right, that's your theme song. So go and tell it. Well, introduce her, Miss Tellerman.
Uh, we have my sister in craft, my craft sister. She's also an admin in my Facebook group, Eclectic Sublimation Crafting in AI. She is a very good physical products maker. I mean, very good. Uh, I'm talking about no other than Miss Alicia Jones.
Oh, Miss Jones.
Yes.
Me and okay, I won't do that again. You got the mic.
Okay, and what am I supposed to be doing?
You're talking about whatever it is that you want the people to know about what it is that you do.
Okay, well, I am very passionate about my custom keepsake business. I do a lot of memorial items, fans. I do candles. I do. I just recently started doing T-shirts, but I do. I started doing sympathy cards. So I make cards. I take a lot of pride in my memorial items because sometimes the families are like really going through it, and just the items that I design and then make for them kind of gives them something to remember their loved ones by. So I do a lot of memorial stuff, and that's basically a lot of what I'm doing now. I have an order I gotta do for Friday, but I really like giving them something to smile about, even though it's during a trying time.
Okay, that's great. I can understand that. I did for some photography for someone that lost a loved one. It is a very trying thing for the family. So, how long you been doing your craft?
I've been doing I started out doing party treats in 2017, and then probably 2019 I started doing more paper crafts.
Okay, so you've been in this for a while,
Yes,
even before the AI. So, okay, cool. So, this is something that you really enjoy doing, and it seems like it's your
right.
passion and your purpose, right? Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay, all right then. Did we get your link so we can put it on the Facebook chat
Mhm.
so people could go and visit it? All right then. So
Yeah,
is it
just drop your
any?
links in the chat. Whatever you want to get out for the people, just drop it in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. And are you doing any specials for any of your products where people could take advantage of that if they?
Um, I probably will do something for Valentine's Day.
Okay, cool.
I haven't thought that far yet exactly what, because I've been pushing out these custom calendars at the beginning of the year.
Mm-hmm.
So but I probably would be doing something toward Valentine's Day. 'Cause
Okay.
that's coming up in a couple of weeks.
Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good. Do anybody have any questions for Miss Jones, Bree, or Taylor? Any coming from Taylor? You
No
still muted?
questions and no questions by Facebook.
Okay.
I saw the last what was that? I think it was the calendar. I think it was, I want to say. But like, do you have any like of your like digital digital images that you can show them, or like designs or something of your, because I just want people to see. I know what you can do. I want everybody else to see because they don't know.
um
Miss Taylor, do you?
Yeah,
I didn't mean to interrupt. Do you have her link, and maybe you can share your screen and then show
I'm waiting.
her
I'm
work?
waiting for her to drop. I'm waiting for her to drop the link.
Is it
okay,
all right if
what
we
link
share?
do you need?
Whatever purchase link,
Yeah, we want to showcase you.
whatever you selling, whatever you promoting, whatever you selling. If you have a link for it, let's drop it, and then because we got people that's
Yeah, they
buying
want to.
always. So
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me see because well, I don't have a link for that because someone hacked my Shopify page, so
Oh,
I'm
okay.
still
you
working trying to
did?
I had somebody to hack that and also my Etsy store, so I'm trying to get all that kinks worked out with that.
Oh, okay.
I mean, well, can they like order directly with you? Do you have like a PayPal link or anything like
Oh
that?
yeah, I have
Or
yes, I have PayPal. Um, but everything that I do right now, I'm just posting on like all my social platforms. And then if they want to order, then I can send an invoice or anything through PayPal.
Oh, okay,
Well,
cool.
So I
do you
have
mind
that.
sharing your screen so we can see some of your products so people can know what it is that they
Okay.
can be
Hmm.
coming to you for? Cause y'all, she be doing her thing. She be getting down on these. She be getting down on these
Okay,
things.
so so how do I share my screen? Because I don't be
So at the bottom is going to be a green square that says share with an arrow pointing up.
okay. So do I need so once I do that, do I need to go to my Facebook page or what?
Yeah, you can go wherever you have it, wherever you have your products posted
Okay.
at.
Or if not, Taylor, you can probably share your screen and have show her Facebook page so people can see.
Okay, let me
Yeah, we just want to showcase your work. That's all.
well Taylor, you go ahead because I ain't real familiar with this. So next time I'll be able to know what I'm doing.
All right, hold on. I am finna. All right, boom. Here we go, right here. I'm finna show the first thing that coming up on your page.
Cool.
So this is Lady A's page, y'all.
Lady A. All right. Lady A.
This is her calendars. Can y'all hear it?
Um, no, we can't hear it because you have to have your original sound on for musicians, but we can definitely see it, and I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm really liking
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah, this is really nice.
Yeah, she be doing her thing.
Hmm.
I had got a calendar from her last year. Baby,
Hmm.
listen, that literally got me through the year. Very nice calendar. The one that I got last year had
Okay.
scripture all in it and everything. Like,
And I
yeah,
kind of like the faceless images. That doesn't have the facial part of it. It just it's not identity to. It's not have identity for a certain person. It could be for anyone.
that's a nice
Okay.
calendar.
All
That's
right.
a nice
Are you a
calendar.
photographer, or you just did that one for?
No, I'm not a photographer. I
Oh,
don't
okay.
know. When you were crafters, whatever pops in your mind, you just go with it.
You just go with
Mm-hmm.
the flow. I hear you. I
Mm-hmm.
hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. What else? Okay. What's this? I'm seeing a
Those
lot
are
of.
gonna be some
They look
Valentine
like
cards I'm
Valentine's Day
gonna make
cards.
for the kids. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, this
So
is
these
really
is
nice.
mm-hmm. She told you she be doing her
Yeah,
thing.
you are extremely talented.
She be doing her
Thank
thing.
you.
Yeah, that's the reason why we want to showcase your work because we see that you're extremely talented. So we want everybody to see what you working with. See, on this show we be dropping dimes. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't say that no more. Am I right, Joe?
Yeah, stop saying we snitching. We ain't snitching.
Oh, you got earring? What?
Yeah, I made those.
Okay, she making earrings.
Those are nice, girl.
Okay, what is that? Is it like a ice? What is that? Your packaging?
That was a custom box I made.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks like an Amazon package.
Oh, okay. And I see that you had a movie night type theme. Um,
Mm-hmm.
okay, because you had the cups, the
Yeah,
mug.
it's the
Okay.
Christmas movies.
Okay, cool.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you did that. Let me see
Mhm.
another one. Let me see another. Look at this.
Okay, this is for Mother's Day.
Yeah, it could be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a notebook and a mug.
That's nice. I
Hmm.
like that.
Yeah, that's really creative. So I like the idea of that you putting bundle. So that's like a bundle where they get
Mm-hmm.
the notepad, and the mug. Oh, that's really cool. So you put a lot of thought into this.
Yes, I did.
So what is
Taylor,
your? Oh, go ahead.
Taylor, did you see the Black History calendar?
No.
Oh, we definitely got to show that, Miss
Where
Taylor.
is that? Is it up? Is it
Yeah,
this
it
one?
looks like it's coming up.
That might be it.
Yeah,
No,
that's
I
coming up.
don't think so. I think that's
That's not
talking
it right
about it.
there.
Oh, look at the Black History game board though. Come
Oh
through.
yeah.
Oh, I
Okay.
like
Oh
them
yeah, I forgot
earrings.
about that.
Oh, look at all this good stuff you got. Oh, we
Man,
couldn't. We had to showcase you.
I've been trying to
We
get her
never
on
would have
here.
known
I've been trying to
this.
get her on here since we started doing the show.
Really?
I've been trying to get her. I've been trying.
I've been that busy.
You are very talented.
Thank you.
I just keep showing because I want y'all to see like everything buttons. I want y'all to see what she does. Look,
Hmm. Okay.
obituaries, book. Oh, that's a bookmark. Look,
Those are bookmarks.
she got the fans popping, popping, popping. I love it.
Hmm. Yeah. I would have never known how talented
Mm-hmm.
you are if we didn't see it. Thank you,
Mm-hmm.
Miss Jones. I really appreciate you showing us what you're working with.
You're welcome.
Very, very nice.
Hmm.
So, is there
Edible
anything else
is that
that you need me to show, ma'am? Because I can show what you want me to show.
No, no, because I don't know why that Black History account is not there. Because I just posted it.
Mhm.
I don't
I
know.
don't know why I didn't come up.
But
Okay, cool.
you still did your thing, ma'am.
You did your thing. Yes, you
All your
did.
all your products are beautiful. Like
Yes, they are.
Thank
you
you.
do your thing. You
Do we have
doing
any
your thing.
comments in the
Miss Anne
Facebook
Marie
chat?
Sampson. Miss Anne Marie said, nice calendars. You got compliments on your calendars.
See?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Now, aren't you glad we showed off your work?
Yes, I am. Thank you so much.
You're
So,
welcome, and thank you
if
for
you don't
allowing us.
mind, just let everybody know how they can contact you, reach you for ordering or anything.
Mhm. Yeah, go ahead,
Okay.
drop them dimes.
Okay. I am on Facebook as Lady A Candy Treats. It's the same across TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. But I also put it in the chat, but you can reach out to me. And like I said, if it's something that I haven't done, I can probably craft it. It's a lot that I can do, but there are some things that I haven't done, but I don't limit myself. I try it and I keep doing it until I perfect it. And then I add that to my bill.
All right, cool, cool. Well, before we go to the next presenter, we only had one. Am I
We
correct?
only had the one. Yeah, we
We only
only
had
had one. So
one.
we're gonna be doing a lot of talking
We're going to
for
be doing a lot of talking. Where
lot
are
of
there
lot of
any
talking.
questions for Miss Jones? I know
I'm
we
not.
read off some of our comments, but
Yeah, I'm not seeing any on Facebook at the moment. Like I said, she is getting compliments on the calendars and everything. So yeah, you guys make sure y'all hit Alicia up, hit my sis up, and get some calendars, get some treats, y'all, get some treats because our treats is good too. How about that? So,
all
yes.
right then.
So, sis, thank you so much for
And
coming
thank
You're
you.
on
welcome.
I will
and
appreciate it.
allowing us to showcase your work. Hopefully, you'll come back and hang out with us again and have something to present. Actually be able to show some people some physical
Okay.
stuff.
Okay, Miss
Yeah.
Jones, I just wanted to let you know, because you was a visitor, you're now a resident. So anytime you want to come to the show, you can. All
Yeah, all
Okay.
you
Well,
gotta do is
thank you.
just let me know. Yeah, it's a form that I'm gonna send you, and then
Okay.
it's gonna have all the dates for January, and then you
Okay.
just put on whatever date you want to come on.
Okay.
And yeah, yep, we got you. Like I
We
Okay.
said, we do
got
this
you.
every single Saturday.
Okay.
Right then.
So thank you much.
Welcome.
Okay, then I guess we're going to have to do like a roll call. Mr. Patrick, I see your consistent characters all the time. And man, you stay consistent. That's all that's all I gotta say. You are Mr. Consistent. You right there on time, every day. Same bat time,
Same bad
same
time,
bat
same
channel.
bad channel. That's yes,
All right.
sir.
Go
Wee
ahead.
wee.
Just talk about your product and how we can reach you.
Mm,
Um, the benefits that you're offering with your products.
man.
If I know you said you didn't have any classes coming up, but if you have something that you had in mind that you're gonna bring up, so we can get plugged into you.
All right, all right. I've created so I guess my niche is helping people create consistent characters for storybooks, journals, composite, anything that has to do with telling stories. So I created a series of PDF guides um, from the foundation of understanding consistency, what it is, how you achieve it, primarily with ChatGPT and Dolly. Um, so I have guides on consistency, guides on the different view angles that you can achieve once you have consistency. And then I have maybe some visual storytelling. So once you understand the concept of consistency, how to obtain it, changing views, you can say, hey, go learn how to use AI to help you build your stories out. Um, so I offer some PDFs. Right now, I'm doing just live classes for people who need that in your face type of what am I looking for? Well, love. And we go through consistency 10, 20, and then my latest one, I call it level 100 unlocked, which makes obtaining and keeping consistency super, 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 super easy. And I welcome anybody to if you are struggling with consistency in ChatGPT, Dolly, definitely you're welcome to take the class. I haven't created a PDF on the new method that I use. My Facebook page is called Consistent Characters. My Facebook group is called Creating Consistent Characters Made Easy, I think, something like that. But I think there's probably only a few pages that actually have that use those words. Man, I don't know. Yeah, I am consistent. I
Mhm.
mean, every day is a day of trying to help people do what they need to do.
Well, you know what, Patrick? A lot of the ladies out there will probably want to know how they can create a consistent husband character. No, I'm
Really?
just
Yes,
kidding. I'm just
yes,
kidding.
That's a whole nother show.
yes.
I,
If you can answer that, my brother,
I,
then you on to
I,
something.
I think first you gotta ask yourself what is a consistent husband.
I knew I kind of threw you off on that one.
And he need to know what a consistent husband
Well,
is.
no. I know. I think it's all relative, right? I mean, do the ladies know what is a consistent husband?
I
Oh,
think
I
I done
got
opened
you.
up a can of
William done
worms.
started something.
The
You got to
first,
be
right?
starting
Look,
something. You want to
he
be
need to know
starting
what a
something.
husband is
You got
first.
to be starting
All
something. You
right.
want to be starting
I
something. Well, Pat,
I heard. Well, before we jump off that topic, I heard. Okay, a man should know to identify the needs of a woman, and if he can do that and he can do it consistently, then maybe he can be a consistent husband. So that's what I heard
okay.
the other day.
Oh,
I don't
Oh,
know.
okay, okay.
No.
Okay, Patrick is dropping dimes.
But
Where's Adrian? Where's the other man at?
yeah, Adrian,
Okay.
Where he at?
it's getting kind
He
of hot in here.
where you at, Adrian?
I'm over here just soaking it all up, trying to see how deep a hole they're gonna
Don't
dig
be
for themselves.
Well, Patrick, I just wanted to add something. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take us back to the serious part. Okay, we do know that that the video is getting really good.
Mm-hmm.
With clean, Suno, and those different things. So,
Mm-hmm.
and I do see value in what you're doing because you people gonna want to make consistent character. You know, no telling how far a person can go if they learn
Sure.
how to do this. They can make their own little skits
Yes.
with a consistent character, their own little movies for their kids or something, or they could, you know, it's the world. Is, ooh, wow.
And it's happening so quickly. I think about it. We're in the first 10, 11 days of January, and like at near the last part of 2024, the big news was Sora. It came out and then it kind of went silent. Then it came out again, but then you have the Clings and you have a few other platforms, but it's popped out and now it's full speed, right? People are already
Mm-hmm.
making their own commercials mimicking, for example, Squid Games, their own Squid Games commercials, their own Nike
Mm-hmm.
commercials. You're doing your own. I think I saw the lady playing the bass guitar,
Yes,
right?
animation. Yeah.
We have all the tools. What's left is just creativity. But I think the hot thing now is people are taking their own images and they're saying, okay, I'm gonna do my own photo shoots. But some people are doing vision boards,
Mm-hmm.
right? They're creating their own vision boards. And then now there's people who are actually taking this consistency thing to where, you know what, I'm going to offer consistent images to lawyers, real estate people who need to have these images all the time. I say consistency is the foundation. There's just a
Mm-hmm.
lot of verticals,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
right? So I think if you're not on it, I mean, if you're a storyteller, which pretty much everyone is here, learn because you don't consistency. You can go to Flux, right? You can go to
Mm-hmm.
Get Image. They're all using these backend APIs, but consistency is it's too easy to do now.
Yes, it
So
is.
I don't know. I think if you're not doing it now, start tomorrow.
Mr. Patrick, can you drop your link in the chat
My link. So to my
for
website, it's
your
called
consistent? Uh-huh.
sure. Just go to isellgoods.com, isellgoods.com/how-to-guides, and it's there. Or just go to isellgoods.com. All right.
Okay,
He
great.
also has a great Etsy page with some
Oh
great
yeah.
products on it too. So I dropped his Etsy link. So
Yeah, so those products are on. Well, they're not all on my I Sell Goods. So the Etsy one is I think it's at isellgoods.etsy.com, but my main domain is isellgoods.com. Um, so yeah, those I'm gonna be updating those guides because I think the last one is the level 100 unlocked. Once you learn how to do it that way, I say okay. The old way, if anyone who's had my guides or taken any of my old webinars, you learn how to keep consistency as if you were a mechanic under the hood.
Mm-hmm.
With level 100 unlocked, you're driving the car.
Okay.
It's so much easier. So much easier. All right,
Okay,
but
cool. I'm liking how this sounds.
yeah,
I'm really liking how this sounds.
I've never
Um,
taken your class, Mr. Patrick, but I need to because
there,
I know I have some characters that I need to be
there's a
consistent.
there's a replay. All the classes are recorded, and the people who join it they get that link. But there's a replay for sale. So if you guys want to just get on it, the replay will show you everything. All right. But
um, I think Vicky has a question.
okay.
Yes, see, I am trying to create biblical kids videos for
Mhm.
YouTube. And
Mhm.
I do have a story that I already have put together, but them characters, it's not working. So do I need to schedule a one-on-one with you face to face, or do you recommend the replay? What do you recommend? Because I think the one-on-one because I don't know nothing.
One-on-one it's like I consider one-on-one just a private class. That's all that is,
Mhm.
right? And
Yeah.
it's nobody else asking you another question. So
Mhm.
there is a purchase link for one-on-one sessions on
Mhm.
the website. The classroom, it's the same.
The R.
You'll get the foundation, and then if
Okay.
you have specific questions, we'll just go in that direction.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Because I'm looking at your site now. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. It's
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Because I
And,
really need to get this done.
Yeah, I mean, if anybody's in my group, all I do is just pump out examples. This is what you
Mhm.
can do, right? And now I really, if you can tie in consistency with Suno, well, forget consistency, build out your scenes, animate them, figure out how to use Suno, which I don't know how to use. I should know how to use it. And then understand that you can create a visual story. You can create your own, I mean, literally, you can create your own series.
Oh, I think I need that 101 because I don't know.
And you know what, Patrick? I am so happy that you said what you said, because what this will allow us to do is to come together and work together. Because
Oh,
as
sure.
yourself, you great on creating those characters where they are consistent like that. Not only that, you can work along with someone else, and then
Sugar
you can work
Ray.
on a project together.
Mm-hmm.
That is powerful, because that way
Mm-hmm.
you can focus on what your part of it, and then somebody else can focus on their part,
Mm-hmm.
and it
Mm-hmm.
becomes like a team that's
Sure.
working together to make that project. So even like a story writer, person that knows how to created a GPT, I know how to control a story.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Oh, for
mean,
sure.
that right there could make who knows, cartoons, like she said, was she doing big biblical things. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, who telling? I'm just amazed how the tools are coming out there, so as to that we can take advantage of that. I mean,
Sure.
we just got to start working together and start building teams that can help to
Collabs for
yeah,
sure.
we
I
have
think
Yeah.
to we have to do it.
so. I
Yeah.
think it was like last year. I joined the group. I think it's Lean. It might be Lena's group.
Hmm.
AI collab. Uh,
Yes.
It's just so amazing that we were talking like 2024 was like the found. It wasn't the found. Yeah, it was the foundation year, but in the
Hmm.
last few weeks or months of 2024, AI kicked it into gear.
Hmm.
And
It sure did.
like now people are already creating their own stories and commercials and music. The tools are already there. What's left is we have to level up. Like I mean, Adrian is quiet, but I want to give a shout out to him because he needs to teach me how to do some GPTs. But
Ooh.
he
Dr. Spock.
Dr. Spock, right? But it's
Yeah.
like Adrian's GPTs, your artistic GPT, and like I said, come together and let's make it happen. All right.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely, definitely.
I'm just a small part. Consistency is just, I think, for me, for anybody who's a storyteller, consistency is just the foundation. You have so many verticals,
Hmm.
right? Um, whew. So
Yeah.
yeah, y'all want to do collabs? Let's make it happen. Because Sugar Ray's in there, but she's quiet.
Yeah, she always quiet when she started until she started talking.
I
And then
just
she
got
would go.
here. You better stop it. You better stop it, William. He always
Sonia.
cutting on me. I
Until
can't
she
even get
start.
in the
that's
door and he
because
cutting
that's
on
because
me.
we love you.
Yeah,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
yeah.
Hi, Sonia.
I had to introduce you, and we have the powerful Sonia with her 9 million. You got about 9 million GPTs, right, Sonia?
No, not 9 million.
Oh, okay. Well, all right then. All right. Okay then.
All right, 7 million
Eight
then.
It's
eight
quite a few, but not
eight point
quite
five
9 million.
million then. Okay, 8.5 million. Okay.
Right on, man.
Okay. Well,
I just gave one away today. Y'all better go in there and get it.
okay, we better go in there and get it.
I'm
Well,
threatening
Miss
you with a good
Ray,
time. I'm on my way.
Miss Ray,
Yes, yes, sir.
all right then. I tell you what, go ahead and tell us what you rolling with this year, this new year. Just go ahead and drop some dimes on us.
What you mean what I'm rolling with?
You know, oh
I
yeah,
just
that's right.
came
You
in,
don't
so
know
I
this.
didn't hear no past conversation. So I mean, I just got,
Okay.
I'm out and about.
What?
So
Okay,
what?
what you working with? What you working on for this year?
Oh well, I do got a freebie for y'all. If y'all visit brownsugarcreates.com, you guys can download my 2025. It's a 95-page journal. Uh uh journal, coloring book journal for you guys. So you guys can download that, and I want to do a work session, a free work session on Wednesday, for you guys to be invited to, anybody who wants to come. And it's just going to be working in the journal and then talking about anybody that may be interested in learning how to do digital journals and create them yourself from scratch and create your own PLR products and different things like that.
Okay, cool. And guess we seen that new printer you got. That's nice. I
Oh
love it.
yeah.
Thank
Oh
you. And so
yeah.
now I
Mm-hmm.
got to, so now I got to get with Taylor Made so she could teach me what.
Come through. I'm waiting.
All right now.
I'm waiting.
Well,
I'm actually about to well, I'll talk about it a little bit later, but yeah.
all
I got
right
some
then.
crafting stuff coming down the pipes. Yep.
Okay, okay. Um,
Talk to me.
Well, Miss Lena, are you there? Are you able to talk to us?
Yes, I'm here.
All right then. And she just muted herself again.
I'm here.
She unmuted and muted herself. Okay, who house is this?
Lena's house,
In
the middle of the street.
that is where we used to.
Meet.
All right, then. Lena, I'm going ahead and give you the mic a little bit because you didn't get a chance to present yourself at the beginning of the show. We just want to hear what you got going on, and you can just drop some dimes.
Oh, sure. Hi everyone. I'm Lena of Studio 26 Prints. We offer digital assets to solopreneurs and content creators. Um, some of those things we offer are classes, tutorials, done for you products, prompt guides. And my most popular class was the Laura class, which is how to create basically a digital twin of yourself. So that was my most popular service that I offered at the end of 2024. And I'm now working on how to create an AI influencer class as well and how to automate with make.com. So I'm working on both of those now. So I should have those up in February, hopefully. So yeah, that's what I have.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
I got a
you
question.
said,
Oh,
hey,
sorry.
go ahead, Mr. Taylor.
Sorry, because but you said you're learning Make to automate the process of creating an AI influencer.
I believe that's something that you can do.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to tap into that as well,
Very
but
cool.
I was more so speaking on using make.com to help you create your content and post it to
Oh,
social
automation.
media.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is a big pain point for a lot of people, the having to
Mm-hmm.
post on social media. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on that now. So
Very
hopefully
cool.
that should be able to help the community some.
Oh, for sure, definitely. All right. Sorry about that, Will.
Oh, no, 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 no. That's okay. That's all right. Okay. Well, I'm gonna bring a gentleman in here. I call him Mr. Spock, and because he does a whole lot of things that it just blows me away. When he brings something out, I really don't, have any words for it. So I got to give him his theme song.
Oh, so I got a whole theme song, huh?
Oh yes, absolutely. You the Spock. All right then, Adrian, you have the mic, sir.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on, brother? What's the question, Will?
Well, just freestyle it. Tell us what you're working on. Just drop your dimes, and we just going ahead and just talk about what's happening next. What you got planned for the future. You showed me a couple of GPTs that kind of blew me away. So you can share whatever you got.
Oh yeah, of course. I got GPTs coming down the pipeline, but I'm really transitioning away from just primary chat GPT based GPTs. Like Lena, I've been working in Make for a while and NA8, NAN for a while doing workflows. That's something that I do on the outside that I don't really show too much online, but I build workflows and stuff like that. And to answer your question, Patrick, yes, you can use Make to
Nice.
animate characters with the API through platforms like HeyGen. You can do that with it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, right now just really transitioning more to coaching and teaching. I'm trying to really just take a lot of the stuff that I know right now and try to turn it into modules and teaching platforms and stuff like that. And I'm trying to switch my role in the space and expand beyond just I don't want to lock myself into just doing GPTs because there's so many other things that I do. And right now, when you're looking at 2025 to 2026, we're moving into what is called the age of agents, where they're going to actually be bringing on these AI agents as employees to companies. So the skill set right now is understanding how to build these agents outside of ChatGPT, or how to use ChatGPT language models, not just within their platform, but how to execute it and deploy them outside of ChatGPT. And that's what the power is, because right now you can do so much with GPTs, but right now you pretty much can find people to the ChatGPT open AI platform just to use your GPTs. And I have found a way out. I'll show you guys how to do that probably in about the next 2 weeks. I found a way to monetize our GPTs and accept payments inside of the GPTs. But I'm testing it right now to make sure that it's solid. And once I get that locked in, I'm going to show you guys how to actually take credit card payments inside of your GPTs. So when you sell them, you can take credit cards inside of them before they even access the GPTs. So that's something coming down the pipeline as well. Building up my group. I got coaching coming down the pipeline. I got a lot of stuff happening right now for the most part.
Nice.
Okay, like a couple of GPTs you showed me the other day was just like, oh, my mind blowing. It just blew my mind. And the good thing about when you mentioned that you're able to work outside of ChatGPT, that right there, I believe, is a game changer. I know a lot of people use that word game changer, but it is that way you're not chained down to them. You can do whatever you want with it. So that's what I say. It could really make a lot of money because you can create a lot of different things once you get the system set up the way that you want to set it up. Do anybody have any questions for Adrian? Any comments or?
Um, Adrian, Miss Vicky said, "Can you show us in the private group?"
In the private group that I joined for you for I think the last week we had a class.
Okay,
So
what do you want to learn? What
we
was the
want to learn
question you're
that.
asking
So
now?
what you was talking about? That what
Oh, what
what
I'm
you was
talking
talking
about?
about?
Well, no,
Yes.
that particular group right there is primarily to try to map out your purpose and your lifeline and stuff like that.
Oh, okay,
But
okay, okay.
in
So this
my
is
in
something
my
different.
main group, right, in my main group, Unique AI Syndicate, this is where I'll start teaching a lot of that type of stuff in there on these
Okay.
setting up your own agency and stuff like that. But there's a learning curve involved in that. I just don't want to take people too fast, because right now we kind of pretty much need to you got to learn how to prompt. If you don't know how to prompt, you're not a prompt engineer. um, Trying to use ChatGPT outside of ChatGPT, that's going to really be your Achilles heel, because you really have to understand prompt engineering when you start understanding how to use these agents outside of ChatGPT. And that's an entirely different skill set when you have to, because you really have to learn how to prompt ChatGPT as the role of an employee and what that entails. You have to know how to structure that when you're writing these agents. So we're going to try to build up. As a matter of fact, T Weaver has a really good class coming. I don't mind promoting other people because we're all in the same circle together. So T Weaver has a really nice class coming up this month on the foundations of GPTs. And if you guys, I would encourage you guys to take that class if you want to really learn the foundations of GPTs. And then after that, I'm probably going to come back after that and then teach a more advanced class on GPTs, APIs, and different stuff like that. And I don't want to put too much out on that right now, but then I'll come back and teach a class after that. And that way we won't be teaching on top of each other inside of the same space. And that's how we all work together. We don't teach the same things. We try to piggyback off of what each other is teaching and take it to the next level. We don't compete. That's not how we do it. We complement each other and we work together. So once our class is over with, then I'll look at what needs to happen in the next phase. And it's almost like you guys would be getting classes on top of classes on top of classes and then building. So if Lena has a certain type of class, then I'm going to shoot people over there for that particular class. Patrick has a particular class dealing with a certain type of thing. And that way, each one of us is supporting each other inside of the space, and everybody's getting educated. And we're not competing and trying to teach the exact same thing, because at the end of the day, we all compete for the same people. And you can't prosper like that, because you're trying to pull resources from the same people teaching the same thing. And we can't build a space like that. We have to kind of do it different right now at this phase that we're in. If we don't do this, I operate inside of other communities besides the Asiatic communities or the Black communities, and they move different. And we have to start moving in a certain type of way if we want to expand and really grow inside of this space and really take it to the next level. And that's just real talk. Because I deal with a lot of people in a lot of different spaces inside of this AI world. And it's just a different way that we have to move in 2025 if we're trying to really level up in this year. Because if you don't, we will really get left behind this year and next year if we don't really level up and start really working together as a syndicate, as a unified group. That's just real talk.
Well, before I ask my question and give my input, I think Lena has a question for you.
Yeah, sure. Sure. Go ahead,
Ye-
Lena.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask if, but I think he answered it already. You mentioned creating workflows with make.com. Did you say you were
Correct.
gonna teach something about that, or did I misunderstand?
Yeah, I have some stuff coming down the line with Make as well, but Make is so broad. There's room for all of us to teach with that because you got Make, you got
Mm-hmm.
NA8, you got so many of these no code, low code platforms now that you can teach on. You got Zapier. It's so many of them
Yes.
that you can do this on. But Make
Okay.
is probably one of the easiest ones to learn. So there's room for multiple people to teach that within this space. That's not a big issue right there.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Hey, Adrian, you had mentioned something about that our classes, all the different classes we got out there is kind of overlapping, and we doing the classes for just basically a certain circle. And then I remember that you mentioned the other day that we got to figure out how to expand ourselves to get out so we have a broader reach. Anybody that want to chime in, let's do like a think tank on this. So anybody want to chime in? So what I think that we can do is create some type of system, or at least talk about it, where we all could teaching on certain things, but we're in sync with each other, so we won't bump heads, and then that we can reach a little further out than just the circle that we have now. Um, anybody want to add to that? Ideals, Mr. Patrick, Adrian, anybody
Well, I
want to
think
add?
one, first you start with identify the skill set of everybody, right? Because everybody's still going to have their own individual things, but if you're going to work together as a collab, what does Patrick do? What does Adrian do? What does Lena do? This and that, and then you can create a that let's call it a pipeline. Think of a big course, right? You offer it to the people or whatever, but this is when you go through this module, that you go to Patrick. Then after that, but I think first identify what everybody's. If you want to work together, identify everybody's individual skill set, right? And you still may not.
Mhm.
I mean, or what you're going to apply to that project you guys are going to work on all together, and then hey, we offer it all as one big course or whatever, and then hey, when you start, somebody does this, somebody does that, somebody does that, and I just saw that as far as someone said, well, how do you divvy out the money when people pay?
Mm-hmm.
You find a platform that has collaboration like PayHip, right?
Yes,
And then you do it that way. Well,
yes, and I worked in PayHip. Well, me and Miss Taylor, we doing something, and I
mhm.
found out that PayHip pays right away. As soon as it
Yeah,
upload, it's moving really fast.
I like it.
Miss Sonia, can you add something to this discussion, because you're on the teaching side of field, and what we need to do, we need to broaden our horizons, as they would say.
Yeah, I agree with what Patrick just said. Make sure you have everybody that has all of us have our strong suits. So you want to play to those strong suits. You don't really want to double, have anybody like overlapping somebody else. So you want to make sure that we understand who does what and who's best at what, and then let them operate in that area.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mhm.
Um, Deborah, do you have anything that you would like to add to it? Um, she probably stepped away a little bit. Miss Telemaid, oh, I'm sorry.
So
Go
I
ahead.
was trying to unmute my microphone. I just finished the workbook. I've been working through it, and I have to say the way you did it, Adrian, really helped me to pinpoint a clear approach going forward. And I feel like I've just been spinning my wheels, but now I'm getting a clearer direction, so it was worth the wait to do through the foundation with the workbooks.
Cool, cool, cool.
Mhm.
Miss Stella, did you want to add anything to it? Because we're coming out with a class, and then, like you said, we don't want to overlap and class everybody out. And not only that, we want to broaden out, we want to reach out further. So we have to come up with some type of ideal or some type of strategy, not just to always within our circle, but to spread this circle out because a lot of people don't know about what we do. And you,
I'm in agreement. Me personally, I would want to teach like something for making a physical product or something. I would want to team up with like Talia or Alicia if she decides that she wants to join in on it. I would like team up with them, to find out like, okay, are you gonna show you want to teach this, you want to teach this, and then everybody teach something different. So we'll have like you, Sonia, Patrick, Adrian teaching the digital, and then you have like me, Talia, Alicia, Sabrina teaching the physical. That's just make it a whole big thing because people gonna want always asking, what am I gonna do with all of these images? I don't know what to do with the images once we create them. Okay, so once y'all get the whole digital down packed, then we gonna come around and we gonna sew it all up with the physical,
mm-hmm.
with all the images that was created during the class for the digital aspect of it. That's just my, you know, input on it.
Okay. Saray, I know you're an expert at this part. Give us some of your wisdom.
I agree with everything that you guys were saying. You basically all said it all. And the collab, it's kind of expensive, but I pay for a collab app through Shopify. So those of you that I'm already had to pay out things for, then you already familiar with it. But yeah, I like that type of thing because then when I do things with that, it shows what, so nobody, not saying that with nobody trust, not trust, but it shows what's being sold. So nobody has to take my word for what has been sold. So I do like using things like that. I'm not familiar with what PayHip does in the background. So yeah, I agree with um using things that, you know, it's just great for collaboration. And y'all, I mean, y'all know me from day one. I've always been about teaming up with everybody. That's what I've been doing for day one. So, I agree with that.
Hey, Bree, we have any comments or questions in the Facebook chat?
Not that I see. I was just going to add too, I would think we would need to work on getting outside of the circle because you're learning inside. You need to extend it outside to take and monetize on what you're learning because we're all learning from each other at
Mm-hmm.
this point, and not rely on within the group. Yeah, we all support each other, but most of my sales come from ads. They come from other places. So I think we're focusing those that do monetize off of what they create. You're focusing on the support of our community, and we pretty much all do the same thing, but at a different level. So you got to extend and get out of your comfort zone and work outside of the community, but yet still we support each other and come up with a plan where we could, like as everybody say, utilize these resources to help others that don't know.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I
Those are
kind
my
of
thoughts.
like that. And then I want you to expound, tell us how you did it so we can look, or do you have an idea or blueprint of how we can do that? Get outside of
It,
our circle?
it's gleaning the information, using the information that Adrian drops every week, that Sonia drops
Okay.
every week. Glean that information. Danny Black. I mean, So me, for those of you who know, I'll be going to the other art fair. My art got selected to be on exhibit. So I paid attention to what is going on in our community. Danny Black, at the beginning of last year, I want to say, or mid last year, he was talking about Sachi. He was talking about putting your art out there. He was talking about all these various things and just getting outside of your comfort zone and not being concerned about who said what. So I looked up who Sachi was, and then I dropped into his inbox. He said, get in people's inbox. So I got in his inbox. So he agreed. We had conversation. He agreed to be my agent. After we had our conversation, he then later, probably about a week later, said, sign up for this. And that was the other art fair, Los Angeles. I did it. It was my first time and I got chosen. And I'm thankful, blessed, because for your first time to have applied and not known and not knowing the lay of the land, that, I don't take that lightly. So, and I'm going to represent our community very well. So we just got to get in the inbox, and instead of Adrian and Sonia dropping this information every week and not utilize the information. They give us a plan. So use it.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. So we're gonna have to start using it. So yeah, let's definitely do that. So Ray, you had a
Has her
question?
hand up.
I'm sorry, I was on mute. I forgot to add that one thing that I am very interested in doing that I've been talking about doing for years, and I think that I finally have a group of people to do it with, is I want to do summits. And Sonya will tell you the power of that with the what do you call, what, I can't never remember their name. The little sisters.
Yes.
Sonya, yeah, and I'm quite sure you guys know, and I have attended a lot of summits, to where they bring a lot of people together. A lot of people is afraid to, they don't want to do the initial free thing, but those summits are powerful because you get the audience there, and the object is not to give a full class during the free sessions, but to talk about what it is you do, get everybody out, out in front of everybody, and then you upsell them to whatever else you got going on, but let them find value in wanting to get that from you. But also the power of it is that everybody involved have to help promote it and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So it can't be one of those things where you just get involved and then you're not going to help promote, because there's power in the numbers. So if we got 15 people on the summit, it should be 15 people promoting it strong so that we can get out of the circle and reach other people. And that's how they do it. That's how the big sums. And I have went to a lot of free ones. I have bought the upgrades to a lot of them. Some of them I don't. It just depends on if I find it valuable or not. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's a good way to expose everybody.
I like that summit idea. Adrian, Patrick, y'all wanted to give your thoughts on that summit idea?
I think
I
that's
like
a.
it.
I think that's. Yeah, go ahead, Pat.
No, I said I like it.
I
Yeah,
mean, I think that's a
Sonya
great
will
idea.
tell you, Sonya will tell you the power in it because she speaks in those summits all the time. And that's what they do. They give one every month. Isn't it every month, Sonya?
It's about every quarter. At the end
Oh.
of every cohort, she'll do those. But it's people do summits all the time, so
Mm.
it's always opportunities to speak at those summits.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
I
and I
really
think
like
we
that
got
summit
enough
idea.
power for a group. I think we got enough powerful group to do our own. I really do.
Yeah.
Give me a reason to travel. That's all I'm saying. Just give me a reason to
Well,
travel.
I
If
was
the
talking
summit
about
is a reason to
I
travel,
was
then
I was
I'm
talking about virtual. I was talking about
oh,
virtual summits, Taylor. But we can get together on some physical ones too. I would
I'm
love to.
trying to do something physical. I'm trying to see some people for real.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
want to. I'm
I
tired
would
of the
love to do
digital
that
seeing.
too. I would love that too. But let's start out with this digital so that we can reach some people to let them
Right,
know
right, 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 right,
we coming to your area. See.
right, 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 right,
All
right,
right.
right, right.
So
So
Sonia, how would we set up a summit if we if
I got Summit software that I've been paying for years and everything. Y'all know I got
Okay.
all the apps.
Really?
But it's Sonya, and I'm gonna use Sonya's expertise because she's actually spoke at enough and attend. So yeah, that's somebody I definitely want to get with and do some things with.
Yeah, it's basically like setting up a huge conference. That's all it is. You need to make sure who your speakers are, what they're speaking about, set the time that you want them to speak. Once you get that done, you set your order, you set up the payment, how people are going to get paid, set up affiliates, make sure that you're setting it out in enough time where you can get adequate exposure. You want to expose on all platforms so that you can get people to come in. Generally, the summits are free. The upsell is in the VIP. And in the VIP, that's where they usually get the workbooks. Sometimes they'll get the replay of the summit itself. Any freebies that anybody's going to give away, that's where that is. So the money doesn't necessarily come in the summit itself. It can if you want it to be a paid summit, but it doesn't necessarily come in the summit itself. It comes in the upsell.
Okay.
Yep, the
Now,
VIP package.
Yeah.
I
And they
have a
usually run about 47 to $67. And you usually get a lot because if your input is rich enough, the summit itself is rich enough, even if people don't buy the VIP when they first get in the summit, they come in the summit free. We always have people jumping in to get the VIP before the summit is over with because the information is so valuable and they want the replay. The value is in the replay because they can go back and hear it over and over and over again. So that's where your value is, and just making sure that your content is rich enough that it would warrant that.
And then if I've seen summits that go up to past $100 and something for the VIP packages, it also really depends on what we'll be giving in there. If we got stuff that we giving away, GPTs and different stuff like templates and all this other stuff at PLR. I mean, it depending on how many people we got. If you think about the average person and how many classes we unpaid $150 or $200 for one class, and you're getting something from, how many people. It's like a no-brainer if they find value in it.
Yeah, but the only problem with that is that generally when those numbers are up like that, those are people that have been around and have done it, and they've built that reputation to where people will take the risk and get that. But I would say starting out, if we're just starting out, you may not make a whole lot of money on the first one when you first start out, but you need to start out so that people can see that you do bring value because they've been burned so many times, that you do want to see that. I mean, you do want to put it to where they do see value. So I would say 47 to 67. I would say, like people, Alicia Little and Lorette Little, as big as they are, their VIP packets never go above $47 off of one of the
It,
summits.
and I understand that, but the only thing about that is too, to me, it also depends on what they giving. If they just giving the replays of those talks, the kind of way I envisioned the summit is like we're giving like full stuff in the VIP packages. So for the price that somebody
No,
would
they give
pay for
away
one
they give
class,
away whoever is speaking, whoever speaks, put something, they have to give something. Whoever speaks in those summits, they have to give something. So that's a
okay,
packet. Now, if you look, we're over 3 days, and she generally has about 80 something speakers. And each
okay.
one of those people, you have to put something in the VIP so that the people can get the value from it. So yeah, I mean they are given. It's not just the replay you're getting the replay, and you're getting all of the extra things plus contact for those people that you may want to reach out to them individually for whatever reason.
Okay, okay. I
So,
really
Will,
like that summit. Go ahead.
let me jump in right
Go
quick
ahead.
if you guys don't mind. So
No, we don't.
there's a way that you do this, and I'm real reserved, but I'm about to share something in the chat for you guys to see. Okay, let me see if I can share it now. All right, so that's an old Facebook book page I had. Okay, that Facebook page is back from 2011. I lost access to that because it got hacked, and Facebook would not allow me to access that page. But I want you guys to see the last post in there. The last post in that Facebook page was 2011. So we started doing this stuff back in 2009. So a lot of the information that I know now is not new information that I just learned. It's just that I've been in this space a long time. And it's a way that you promote products in this space. AI is new, but digital products are old. We didn't call them digital products. If you look at that page that I just shared, that was my group I owned back then. My business was called Info Pro Dojo, and that stood for Information Product Dojo. And I taught how to create information products. This was 2011. We call them digital products now, but there's a formula to this. So the reason why I know about a lot of these people like Alex Hormozy, Frank Kearns, Russell Brunson, Eben Pagan, Jay Abrams, these are old school marketers. And there's a way that you build a space where everybody gets paid. And one of the things you have to first do, which is what we're trying to do now, is you got to build a community and build the customer base up. And the way that the syndicate works is like this. When we would promote products, and there's other communities that I'm involved in, the way that it works is like this. When you're doing a product drive or you're trying to drive traffic to drive up sales, and if you guys please do your research on some of these names, these guys do $1 million launches. These are not baby launches. These are not small launches, but it's a system that they use that works. And these are things that are not shared in our communities that we don't know. And it is my objective and anybody else that knows this stuff to start introducing this information into our communities, because we don't know these things and we're losing out because we're not in the knowledge. And there's a way that you promote your products, and it works through, for one, you set up an affiliate. And I'm gonna give you guys a basic example. Let's say that Lena is teaching a class. She has a class coming up, okay? A syndicate works as this. We have our own individual businesses, but what we do is, these are not, one of the things you have to look at is this, these are not my customers. These are not Will's customers. These are not Taylor's customers. These are not Patrick's customers. These are our customers. And it's our responsibility to create the best customer experience for all of them, because if one person in this circle burns them, then they take it out on everybody else in this circle. That's just how it does. Once they get burned, they have very limited trust for anybody else that's trying to teach. And now you're trying to clean up what somebody messed up in order to get them even in the mindset where they want to purchase your products, because you got so many places, which Sonia has a class coming up trying to clean that up on how to create training materials and courses and products that really give people value, because people have been burned in our circle because you got too many people chasing the money. You got too many people competing. And everything that I'm saying, I'm just putting it out there on the glass and just saying it. A lot of people don't say this stuff. I'm just saying it because right now the water is dirty and you got to clean it up so that everybody in this space can get paid. We don't look to see what this person is doing and then look at it as a money grab, like we hustling and running scams. You see somebody doing one thing, then the first thing we have in our mind is, I need to try to put that out before they do so I can run up the bag and get the money first. That you really missing out on the money because you're not seeing the big picture. The big picture is this. If you have a product coming out and we all marketing in the exact same space, you got limited resources that these people have to pay out, and you don't want to tax your customer base too much. Like, for example, it's a course coming out this month. It's similar to a course I was going to teach. It's in the same price range as my course. I'm not going to teach my course in that same week as that same product, because now we're pulling money from the same people. So now you force them to make a choice between paying, let's say, $90-some for my course or $90-some for your course, and they don't have $200 to kick out sometimes for two courses. You don't run it like that. You try to collaborate. So what you do is, I'm gonna offer a bonus to those people. So here's how I would do that. And this is what I'm gonna do. You guys are gonna see me do it. There's a class coming up, and I'm gonna help promote that class. And if they purchase that class through my link, then I want to be an affiliate. And then I'm going to build up my email list for promoting that class. But I'm going to drive traffic to that other person's class and then piggyback my class off the back of that, and then offer them a portion of the proceeds off of my class. So instead of competing, now we're helping each other out. And that's how a syndicate works. We don't launch courses at the same time. We have a launch schedule. So when we start working together, you say, okay, well, this person is launching their class this time of the month. Okay, what's happening at this time of the month? So I'm not going to try to run my class at that same time, because we're pulling resources and money from the same people. We're not going to do that. I'm going to pump the brakes on my class, and let's all jump in and help push that person's class. So if everybody's pushing that person's class or those two people's classes, then we'll help them succeed. But you got to get your ego out of the way. You can't look at how much money they're going to make. And sometimes that's what we do. Don't worry about that because your turn is coming. So wait for your turn, and then you'll be next in line for when your class is coming, and then let everybody drive traffic to your class. That's how it works. But when you keep pumping these classes out, classes out, classes out, classes out, and everybody pumping classes out, you don't people don't have all this money to be spending on all these classes. They're getting class overload. I'm telling you. And now you're forcing them to make a choice between all of these different classes. And if people don't have $300, $400, $600 to be kicking out every month on these classes because everybody trying to chase the bag. That's what you see in this space. And in this other space that I'm in, you don't see that. And that's the difference. You would never see Anthony Robinson or Dean DeGrazio or Russell Brunson or any of these people or Alex or Mosey. You'll never see these people promoting the same class at the same time as the other person. You don't see that. But you'll see them all on the same stage together. You'll see them cross promote each other's classes, and everybody is running up the numbers and everybody's getting benefit. And that's the way that we commoditize our products in our communities. First, we build up the communities, build up the trust, build up the unity, build up the customer base. Get outside of this little small group of people that we're all trying to pull money from. You're not gonna make it like that because we're all trying to pull money from the same small group of people. It's not gonna work like that. We got to bring in more people, bring those people in, treat them right, and then really start working as a team. And one of the things about this, sometimes people don't sell out in this space. Sometimes people get non-supported out in this space, and then they go into other spaces and start succeeding because they don't get the support that they have in our circle. And then people say, well, they sold out. They did this. No, you didn't support them in that circle, so they left, is what happens. So I just want to put that out there, and I'm sure people got a lot to say on that, but that's my thoughts on that.
I love everything you said. I'm in total agreement with every single thing you said. Everything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well,
For
anybody
the
else want
benediction.
to?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have experience like Adrian and then affiliate marketing, and he's talking about joint ventures and this and that. Yeah. Basically, it's almost everybody has. Before he stepped in there, I was thinking, okay, you know what? Who is our target audience? Who do you want to get first? Like you said, build it up. I'm thinking, okay, 2025 is AI, but there's a lot of people who don't know anything about music, storybook building like that. So you build up your audience. Then you say, hey, if there's 20 people on the group, you can't all try and promote the same thing at the same time. We all become affiliates of Adrian. Pump it up, pump it up, pump it up. You get with a leaderboards, and you get a piece of that pie. Next on the schedule is Patrick. He's got a course. Pump it up, pump it up, pump it up. Da, 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 da. We all eat, right? But you just go down the line, right? So I mean, it's what he's talking about. It's old school, right? Affiliate marketing, joint ventures, but it definitely will work. School. It's old school, yeah. It definitely works. But I think the first thing, if this summit thing is serious, who's your target audience? My first mind is like all the people who don't know about what we're doing now. There's a world of 8 billion people. All we need is 1% of that 8 billion people, right?
Yeah. And Loretta and them, they're plugged. Mm-hmm. The little sisters, they're plugged big time. And when they throw a summit, you're gonna have a lot of people show up because their circle is so big and they're internationally known for that. Like right now, we gotta build up our influence in this space for the most part. And it takes us coming together to build our influence and bring more people in so that when Sugar Ray and them throw this summit, then we can pack it out. Yeah. You don't have to pull from like about 300 or 400 people. Now we're pulling from thousands of people because we're all working together as a team to build this summit up and drive this traffic to her summit, and then everybody succeeds. Because right now, if you throw the summit and we charge, let's say, X amount of dollars, who is the customer base? How many people are we going to be able to pull from that's going to show up? Is it going to be a small number, or can we all run up the numbers? And then another way that we can cross promote is to build our email lists up. You see, we can each use our individual customers to drive up each other's email list so that when we promote, now we have these big email lists that we can promote to. But when everybody's selfish, these are my customers. No, these are not your customers. These people buy from me, they buy from Patrick, they buy from Lena, they buy from Will. These folks buy from everybody. They don't just buy from one person. They don't, that's not how the space works like that. But a lot of time people say these are my customers. No, these are not your customers. These are our customers. And they belong to everybody. So everybody has to think about what's going to benefit the entire customer base inside of this community that we're in. That I mean that's how it works. Because I promise you, they're not your customer when you treat them bad. Now they're our customer too because we have to come back and clean up the nonsense that you done created with them.
Did you say I need to pay for this back here? Did you say I need to pay for this back here? Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know I was off of mute. I'm sorry, y'all. I am so sorry. I'm in the store.
All right, then.
Adrian, you just gave a whole word right there. That was a whole word.
And I was listening to you too,
Man,
Adrian. I totally agree.
I know, man. We just trying to clean this space up, man. That's all we trying to
Yeah,
do, man.
that's
Is make
what.
this a space. We trying to all come together. We on these lives. We doing this stuff, man. We trying to make this a good space. Clean the space up. Bring some integrity. Bring some character to the space. And let's just make this a place where we can all get paid here and give a tremendous amount of value back to these people. That at the end of the day, man, that's what it's all about. Let's just make the space good for everybody, you know?
Most definitely.
Yeah, you can tell people's mindsets that you'll see who get on board and who don't want to get on board. That lets you know who you're dealing with and who you don't want to deal with. That's how you separate them like that.
Uh-huh. Well, Miss Taylor, did you have anything you wanted to add to it?
Y'all pretty much said it all. Y'all pretty much said it all as far as that goes. That y'all pretty much said it all. I don't disagree with anything anybody has said. I think that when it is like it is, you have a lot of people in the same space doing the same things. Adrian did bring up a good point when overlapping classes and people pushing
Yeah.
classes, the same type of classes at the same time, and all of that. And it can get toxic. It can get very toxic. I was in a craft group that was toxic, and I had to get out of it because it was too much. Everybody felt like they was entitled to everything. Oh, it's mine. Like Adrian said, those are not your customers; those are our customers. But it all boils down to the mindset. If your mindset ain't right, then that's the kind of things that you're gonna come across because the person ain't trained their mind right.
And also too, what do you think about doing like affiliations with the summit? What are your thoughts on that, Sonia? Affiliations with the summit. With
I think the summit is a great idea. Personally, I had already started thinking about doing what one out here, just a whole craft workshop just out here. I had already started, throwing it around, putting it on social media, just trying to find other creatives that's in the Arizona area, that's in our space, that we can come up with something together to collaborate on a workshop. So I've never done a summit or a workshop, so both of them would be a good experience for me. But
And the platform that I got as far as the digital summit, it has a built-in affiliate system.
cool, man. I think
that's
that'll
something
be
that I would want to do. I would be very interested in doing that.
because what it does, I think it would we can reach out further with affiliates because we people are getting paid to sell your product, so that's well the products, so that's good. Sonia, did you have anything you want to? I seen that you had unmuted yourself and
Oh, well, no, I thought you had asked me a question, but then Taylor had went ahead and spoke on it. No, affiliates are a good idea.
okay. What other tools you think that can be done with that that we can utilize?
Say again,
What other tools other than affiliate that we can utilize with that?
with the summit,
Yeah, with the summit.
um, I think your affiliates are probably going to be your best bet. That's going to be your biggest bang for your buck is working with your affiliates because that way that gets everybody a chance to move about individually, but still bring in collectively.
Mhm.
Okay, cool,
You know,
cool.
because we have an audience together, but we also have separate audiences. So
Mm-hmm.
when you bring that separate audience in, you know, then there should be a way for you to be compensated. So I think that the affiliate thing is the best way to go.
Oh, cool, cool. Well, I really like this idea, and I really like the little brainstorming, and I think that we have to, continue to speak about this, and then do some more brainstorming. I started putting things into action where we can get this thing together, and then get to moving on this because we do have to expand what we're doing, and we got to get out there first.
Will,
We
you
just
are
got to get out
very, very low.
and we got to get ourselves out there. So yes, we definitely need to expand everything. Well, is there any questions in the chat, or is there any
None
statements
on
or
Facebook.
Facebook? Nothing in the Facebook. Okay. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to before I give it to Miss Taylor to kind of close it out for us. I'm gonna do another music tribute. Okay. Released in 2002, but the words won't come out. I need the artist and the name of the lyric. Did I get an answer on the first one?
No. Uh-uh.
No. Oh, I kind of made them kind of hard, didn't I? All right then. Okay. Okay then. Well, I am going to give it.
They call me Tester Babe, Taylor Made. They call me Tester Babe, Taylor Made. They call me Tester.
Well, every superhero must have a theme song. So that was your theme song, Miss Tellermaid. You can close us out however you want to. I know you had a couple of things that you want to mention, and you got the mic.
Yes, I do. So I first want to say thank you for all of my panelists. Thank you for everybody, especially you, Adrian, because I know you specifically said you did not want to talk and present today. I do apologize about that, but I do thank you for your valuable input and everything that everybody had to say. Patrick, Sonia, Sugar, I thank all of y'all. Lena, Vicky, Alicia, thank you for coming on. Miss Cheryl, you done slid up in here. Don't think I didn't see you. Thank y'all for coming. I do want to talk about bring up a couple of things really quick. As William has already mentioned, William and I will be giving a class called From Still to Motion, um, turning your still images into action motion videos. That will be January 25th. We already it's all we dropped the sales link for it. Was that last night?
Yes.
So yeah, so January 25th, there will be no live that day. That is the day of the class. So we'll be in class during the time we'll be having the live. Also, uh, everybody need to check out William's Patreon. I also have a Patreon that I just started. Mine isn't ready for public yet. But we do have Patreons. You can look out for that. Williams Etsy shop. Amazing GPTs. I know y'all know all about that. Y'all need to make sure y'all go and check out Williams Etsy store. My PayHip store. Check out my PayHip store. I have lots of GPTs in there. My physical products are about to be coming back to my Shopify store, so all of my physical products will be there. My what's that? What's that other thing? Creative Fabrica for image bundles. You can get your image bundles from Creative Fabrica. I will be dropping the links. I don't have them in my face right now, but I will be dropping the links for Williams Patreon, my PayHip, Williams Etsy shop, and my Creative Fabrica store. But y'all, if y'all are interested, if this summit is something that you guys really want to see happen, hey, reach out to one of us. Reach out to Adrian, reach out to Sonia, William, myself, Patrick. Reach out to somebody and, like, let them know, like, hey, not only do I think that the summit is a great idea, I'd like to help. This is my 2 cents that I would like to add into it. um because nothing is gonna come about if we're all competing. We have to, like Adrian said, we have to come together. We have to collaborate and just to make it happen for ourselves. I think the AI space is a wonderful space. I think the crafting space is a wonderful space, and the fact that we can bring those two things together, for me, that's heaven on earth. That's just me. That's just me. I love crafting and I love AI. So, uh, yeah, that was pretty much all I had to say.
Well, we got
Hmm?
one more thing, the 18th.
Oh yes, the 18th, y'all. The 18th, next week, we are going to have an amazing show. So if anyone is interested in investing, want to learn more about investing and what options are, get that generational wealth cracking for your family, tune in Saturday. Come equipped with your questions. That's all you need to have is your questions, an open mind, a pen and a pad. That is pretty
And
much it.
and bring those
Because the
kids. Bring those
oh
kids.
oh yes,
Bring
yes,
those
I,
kids.
I I agree. I think you should bring the kids, because the more I don't think I don't think it's people are really being taught enough about money. Um, Everybody know how to spend money, but nobody really knows. It's a lot to learn when it comes to money and everything, and the more education that we have on it, the better we can be with it when we have it. So on the 18th, I invite you guys to come on out. Make sure you guys share it with anybody that you think it would be interested in it. Share it with anybody that, if you know a hustler, share it with the hustler so they can come and learn how to get this money over here. Um, it's going to be a great class. We have a dynamic speaker. She's very knowledgeable in her field. I am terrible with names, so that's the reason why I
Alicia
haven't given it.
Pinkleton.
Boom,
Alicia Pinkleton.
what he said. I'm just bad with names. I'm just bad with names. So yeah, y'all come on out, because this is gonna be a great show. This is gonna be a great show. A lot of
Yes, it
information
will.
is gonna be given, and I just don't think you want to miss it. Personally,
Oh, you don't want to miss it.
you don't want to miss that. So, did you have anything that you wanted to say, Will, before we do the prize wheel?
No, I didn't. I just want to ask everybody that came to the show, do you like this music that we are playing right now? Because
Yes.
I made it for
Yes,
you.
it's okay.
Yeah, I like it because it was made just for me.
It
Yes,
was
it
made
was.
just for you.
Okay, Miss Stella, we can go ahead with
Okay, so
that prize wheel.
okay, hold on. I gotta make sure I have everybody. I am putting okay. Everybody, y'all might want to go ahead and try to get your sign up in now, because
Spin
I'm
that
about to
wheel,
close it.
spin that wheel, spin that wheel.
Spin that wheel, spin that wheel. So we have seven uh contestants on the prize wheel. Um Yeah, I was trying to give everybody time to get theirs in, but we have 7 contestants on the prize wheel. And we are going to come on, computer. Why is it seem like everybody's electronics is acting janky today?
Ooh, I'm glad
Oh my
mine's not.
goodness, it is acting real janky.
Baby Bear over there messing with yours, huh?
Baby Bear don't give me no problems. Baby Bear give you the problems. Y'all be at it, me and Baby Bear Gucci. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen. I'm sharing.
Oh yes, we
Can you
coming
guys
out
see?
with Baby Bear products.
Oh yes, the Baby Bear merch is coming. Baby Bear merch will be out in like about a week. Where I'm working on the prototypes now for the Baby Bear merch. We're gonna have hats. We're gonna have tumblers. We're gonna have coffee mugs, hoodies, t-shirts. We're gonna have it all with your boy Baby Bear. And I know we have a lot of Baby Bear fans today. So, be on the lookout for the Baby Bear merch because it is coming. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Okay. So, y'all see? We're going to spin this wheel.
Spin
And
that wheel. Spin that wheel.
this
Spin
is
that wheel.
is this for GPTs or is this for image bundles?
No, just this is for GPT.
GPTs, that's what I thought.
Yes.
So the first one, we have Miss LaShonda Lowe.
Miss LaShonda, we
All right.
love you.
So I'm going to write
She's not
that
on the
down.
panel. She's on the
I'm trying to find my ink pen so I can write this down. Try to remember that for me, Will. LaShonda
Okay.
Lowe. Okay.
Yeah, I got the okay.
Okay. And for the second wheel, we didn't have any winners for the music
No, I
trivia.
made them too hard
What?
this time.
All right, Miss Deborah.
Miss Deborah.
All right.
Congratulations.
All right. So we have LaShonda and we have Miss Deborah.
You know what? Let's do one more. Let's do. Can
One
we do
more?
one more? Yeah, let's do one more.
Okay. Look. Boom. We'll do 2 more because it can be 2 for Facebook and 2 for the panel.
Yes.
All right, Gucci. So we got. Hold on. Did you write those 2 names down?
Ooh.
Sir?
I have them
Let me
written
do
down.
that now.
You do? Thank you. Okay. So. All right. Got Kate Wells. All right, Miss
Hey,
Kate.
congratulations, Miss K.
Congratulations. And this is for the final GPT.
The final one. We down to the last 4.
The last 4. All right, Miss Lena. Miss Lena.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to all of our winners. And if your name wasn't selected, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's always next week for 1. And for 2, you never know what my heart is feeling right now. So,
and who knows? You might even get an image dump.
Exactly.
Because I do like to drop
what
them
I
down.
had in my head. Exactly what I had in my head. So let's just we're gonna put down for the remaining 3 to get the image bundles.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. And that, my good people, is all that we have for today. So thank you, everyone. Congratulations to Miss LaShonda Lowe, Miss Deborah Bigler, Kay Wells, and Miss Lena Sanchez. Thank you all for participating and being engaging with us. Thank you, Sugar, Sonia. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you, Adrian. Thank you, Alicia. Thank y'all for coming on and talking and sharing with us and sharing, just sharing. And yeah, just thank y'all so much. I know that, y'all wasn't prepared or ready to do anything like that, but, thanks for looking out and for supporting. I really do appreciate that. And y'all already know y'all will see me on each and everything that y'all do. So that's about all that I have.
And that's all I have. Enjoy the music.
All right. You guys enjoy the music?
And
It was made
good night.
specifically for you. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Peace.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Good night.